question, in your view, how is the ego's attachment to identity or control entangled with chronic anxiety? And how can that be safely loosened in therapy? There's another fundamental concept in deconstructing anxiety called the chief defense. We have the core fear, that fundamental interpretation of danger in life, and it's married with the chief defense, what I call its partner in crime, or the dynamic duo that they create together. Here's a core fear. Here's the chief defense, meant to keep that core fear locked up, protect us from it so it can escape and threaten our fulfillment, our good. The problem with the chief defense and all of its secondary defenses, the derivatives, the spin-offs of the chief defense, we all have endless defenses, right? One chief defense that characterizes our entire way of trying to deal with problems, therefore, our entire way of trying to deal with the core fear. The fundamental strategy that we need to understand for healing is that because all defenses backfire, creating more of the problem they were supposed to protect us from, we want to do the opposite of the chief defense. And that creates not only an exposure to the fear that it was protecting, but an exposure to the core fear, the true source of every problem, everything that ails us. And we make the remarkable discovery, as exposure therapy helps us do, that the fear actually can't fulfill on its promise. That sets us free. There's a lot more to say about that, obviously. But when you see that the core fear, the root of all problems, can't fulfill on its threat, the potential for freedom, as you can imagine, is quite extraordinary.